Simon Wiesenthal Center is scrambling to bring the remaining World War II Nazi war criminals to justice before they die. Some cannot be found, others cannot be touched. In the United States, there are several accused Nazi war criminals who will never stand trial for their alleged involvement in the Holocaust because no other country is willing to take them. There are 4 living World War II Nazis in the United States ordered by the U.S. Department of Justice to leave years ago. Gladys Zajanczowskis lives in Massachusetts and is accused of participating in the liquidation of Jews at Warsaw. Theodor Szczeciński lives in Pennsylvania and is accused of being an armed concentration camp guard in Germany and Poland. John Kalwamam lives in Michigan and is accused of shooting Jews while serving in the Nazi-sponsored Ukrainian Auxiliary Police. Yakiv Pali is recognized by the U.S. government as a former armed guard at the SS-run Treniki training camp in Nazi-occupied Poland, where thousands of Jews were killed during the Holocaust. According to public records, Yakiv Pali lives in this home here in Queens, New York. It was in 2003 when his citizenship was revoked and the United States Department of Justice wanted him deported, but no other country would take him. He's now 89 years old and is still living in this residential neighborhood. His name is clearly written above the doorbell. Pali didn't answer the door. Neighbors were shocked to learn a suspected World War II Nazi is living in their neighborhood.
It's atrocious. I mean, it's kind of scary living next to an ex-Nazi. I mean, who knows if he's atoned for what he's done, but somebody like that still doesn't deserve to be here. They need to be tried for their crimes.
Ephraim Zurov, the chief Nazi hunter for the Simon Wiesenthal Center, spoke with me via Skype from Israel.
The Nazi war criminals living in the United States cannot be prosecuted for their alleged crimes in the United States because those crimes were committed outside the United States and the victims were not Americans. And as a result, the United States opted for a different legal action, which is denaturalization and deportation on immigration and naturalization violations.
Rabbi Marvin Heyer says the U.S. let the suspects into the country by mistake, and even though they've all been ordered deported, they are allowed to stay because no other country will accept them.
The good news is that Germany is much more aggressive now. They've said that they're now looking at 40 cases in concentration camp guards living in Germany. And it's possible that we could interest the Germans in these cases.
Pali is 89 years old. According to public records, he owns his home, now worth more than $800,000 US. Those pursuing cases like Pali's say growing old in your own home is something so many victims of the Holocaust were never allowed to experience. Rabbi Heyer says he wants to see suspected Nazi war criminals in the United States brought to justice, and he hopes other countries will follow Germany's lead and accept these suspects into their borders to stand trial. Lindsay Mastis for JN1, Los Angeles.